See how that
Like,
down, just like.
So it's sort of like.
and then,
Not all the time,
So twist that in the middle.
and then,
Lift over.
yeah, I
uh,
think that's it.
yeah. So that bench.
Well, I have to see what she's saying about this, like if we have this. This isn't.
It brings it.
If this is like the event space versus the lobby, then we'll want to move that whole bench for people when they need it.
As a clear shot.
But
No chance on the presentation that would be.
Next
more than that.
Then
we need to.
that's its own-
Yeah,
It's in place
for
of something that they were
presentation,
doing.
I think this is
Yeah.
good.
Creating like a photo backdrop
They
and
mentioned
and we were
one
saying.
group that was gonna be like the 8
bring a
people.
whole big thing.
I think they were talking about presentation, because that was like. So.
And go exactly.
They would have known how to.
The other thing is, we've never used these and obviously.
Yeah,
this
maybe
used to
one
be like
presentation.
prime lamp spot.
A large group,
Yeah,
but.
if this is down, then we can't.
I don't really know if we're gonna have like.
So we'll just have to think about it, but we're also gonna have, you know, this is gonna be on, so you wouldn't.
Yeah, great problem.
Like,
You're entitled to turn into your
and
own.
we're gonna be using them.
If you're not, I can't.
It's gonna.
You might.
Well, the thing is that there's the two closer outlets. You typically put lamps, but there's a secondary outlet on both.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be a problem, it's just a change.
Yeah. Oh, there's not.
So just like thinking about this one.
So that's the other just like it's even part of it.
People are gonna be bringing,
Normally, box office.
people are gonna be bringing
If
in
there's
stuff.
a cameraman there, I don't wanna. I'd rather have it on this side.
I think it's still in the works, cause the bars need to be moved
Yeah.
still, so there's gonna be 2 tables on this. Side, so you can also make them
This, we should take.
well.
I'll put it over there. You usually put this in the
I
correct.
usually have it in the front, so people come in and put their jackets on.
Yeah,
It's kind of hot, so I think people might be overdressed.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can be over there helping with charges.
No, the box is where you're today.
What are you doing?
It's hard. It's closed. Yeah. We're.
Oh, oh my gosh, it's not. Oh, Nate.
We don't tell banners. We don't have grants. Pay no attention to that tall banners.
So you think we need to put a
Very
chair
cool.
out?
Nice to see you.
Oh,
Yes, we need to have them at the ready also, because. In the beginning section, Eric,
Yes, okay, take care.
in the beginning section, not in the very beginning, but. We'll do the first like 40 minutes. We heard that world is gonna come soon, about 5:30ish. We heard that world is gonna come space. At like 5:30, so we'll know how much space they need and then we can adjust accordingly, but then once they're done in the context of the event. Then if we need to move things in closer, move in more chairs, then.
I think what I'll do is I'll.
Yeah. Say it's studio, it's in the studio.
Has anyone looked at, ticket sales?
It'd be like.
Well,
No, there's one, no. Probably don't want to know.
the thing is that it's a free event though, and so we are estimating how many no-shows we're gonna get. So, you know, we're hoping to have like 65 or something people come, but then there's also gonna be all of us.
Okay.
No.
So hopefully we don't like break the normal rules of free events.
So we're thinking bar over there?
No.
Bar here. Okay. So
Then there's
where's
also
the food
there's gonna be
table?
a table
In this corner?
and over there.
You know how that is?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, I
Ask
figured-
Rachel about that's kind of.
I figure I'll move that table with the great cloth out.
Yeah. ask
Just right there,
Rachel.
just so they.
You see it on YouTube? The cabbages ready, huh?
And that.
Yeah. I got it. The hang is.
Even though we're waiting to see the change.
Should give them a general look that they can work with and then tell us.
But like eight,
Okay.
10, over here.
Of course. I'm going to ourselves. Go to your first. She does. Right? We're like right there.
Checking the settings and then work conflicts. So Sam's keyboard shortcuts. Okay. Hell yeah.
You know, we'll make sure that space is clear. Yes.
Yes, so then that.
What did you say?
It's straight.
Yeah, I'll just do a, you know, a little bit thing or describe what it is, or it's simple class. Yeah, no, no, I guess. Some people can be more intimate than others, but the idea is just that. So you get it out of this kind of presentational talk kind of thing. There's a lot of.
Like squirrel on the side. No.
So, yeah. Thank
Great.
I'm moving our stuff over here. Okay, yes, let's go. Pretty soon, so we expect that presenters who are going to be speaking are coming at about 6:15. So in terms of personal belongings, we're going to ask you to put them in our office. Just because we're going to need all the space we can.
I'm just, we were gonna go back upstairs.
Yes, so but when we come down, I'll find you. But it'll be open.
Oh,
Should be
okay.
open. Okay. So just before you come back here, yes, you can. That can be your place for your stuff.
And we'll just be in studio 3 if anything changes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. All right, back to studio 3. Amazing, I love that.
So in this between 6:30 and 7.
Yes.
I will send you a little here, but well, so you don't have to in this room necessarily, like you can be in the lobby. But you will be able to buy before.
Livestream or YouTube that's currently going, the one that was me.
Yeah. The sky, and I never saw them. No, I never saw it all till there was you. There was but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard till there was you. They tell me sweet fragrant meadows of dawn around you, and there were bells on a hill but I never heard. No, I never heard till there was.
Hi, Do you know any of what are you? So then I put 70.
Good evening, everybody. Hello. Thank you so much. I love the applause. Find a place where you can kind of see over each other a little bit. And as the floor is fair game and it's very informal tonight, and rub elbows with the rich and famous, because you're all here. You're every single last one of you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. This is the second year in a row that we've done this Fall into Dance program, and it keeps growing, as you can tell by the number of you, which is really amazing. And also because we have a new partner with us, which I'll talk about in just a second. For those of whom I don't know, for those of whom you know, for those of you that I don't know, who I know, thank you, who I don't know. There we go. Thank you so much. I knew there was a reason you're here. I'm Peter DeMuro, and I'm the Executive Artistic Director here at the Dance Complex. Who's here for the first time in the Dance Complex building? Anybody first? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Never a stranger. You're always home. 100 classes a week. I was counted the performances, about 40 performances this year, 40 performance weekends and other events happening, but we'll talk about that in a bit. This evening is brought to you and supported by CCTV, who's live streaming as we speak. We love our friends from down the street. During COVID, we learned how to partner again with everybody, and so it's a thrill to have you here and making us sound and look good, and 20 pounds lighter through the camera. Thank you so much. I know it's a trick. It's an amazing trick. But last year, we partnered with Boston Dance Alliance, who's here tonight, and Aaron will join us in a second to talk about Boston Dance Alliance. And as you know, they're your service organization, and we all are trying to work hand in hand. I think that's also the other thing that COVID taught us, was how to partner again with each other. And so we're thrilled Boston Dance Alliance are here with us again. And then a new partner this year is ArtsBoston, so let's give them a nice round of applause. And Captain Peterson and other staff members are here. Thank you, Arlene Elkins is here. And so I want you truly rub elbows with the rich and famous around you, because you're all rich in value to us as dance goers, dance writers, dance people, as it were. So I'm going to introduce Aaron from Boston Dance Alliance right now, and then we'll do something else after that. Aaron.
Good evening, everyone. How you doing? All right. Thanks for coming out to the Dance Complex. Are they not the host with the most Let's give Peter another round of applause together with Joe. Okay, and the whole team on the scene, we appreciate you. My name is Aaron Myers. I'm the Executive Director of Boston Dance Alliance. For the past 31 years, we've been supporting independent dancers, dance companies in a couple of ways that I like to describe as creating on-ramps to dance. If you want to take a class, see a performance, and then for those who have more professional aspirations, doing shows in and around the scene, we try to create springboards for them to realize their ambitions, their vision for success. And I'm very excited to share with you a few things that we have coming up between now and the end of the year, but how excited I also am to not only back in the company of the Dance Complex, with whom we've been partnering closely, but also to be alongside ArtsBoston, because one of our main aims in our services is trying to aggregate all the exciting dance opportunities that happen, and every couple of weeks, disseminating a digest of those. So if you're not subscribing to our promotion newsletter, as we call it, I want to invite you to do so you know what's happening. But I'm equally excited that those and other opportunities are going to be showcased through other channels, such as ArtsBoston, and we'll hear from Catherine in just a moment. But in the meantime, Joe, if you don't mind putting up my slides, I'd like to share a few exciting things we have on the horizon with Boston Dance Alliance. And this is just now through the end of the year, even though we've got more as we look ahead to 2026. Before we come to the first slide, I just wanted to highlight that we've been doing a few community-based dance series. We did one with Biomed Realty over Canal District Kendall, an 8-part series. We've got one more installation coming up at the end of this month, about which we're very excited. We also did a series with Massport over by the South Boston Waterfront Transportation Center. And as you'll see in the slides coming up, when I show them, and I also have information on the table that's in the far corner off to my right, we're also doing a second series with the Esplanade Association, trying to bring dance, that beautiful green space along the Charles River, and give people an opportunity to not experience dances rooted in different parts of the world. This year it's a Latin Heritage edition, but also the food and the drink from corresponding regions. How great is that? You get dance, you get food, and then you get the fellowship that flows from that. I think the slides may be queuing up. In the interest of time, I'm going to forge ahead if that's okay with you. So on the 30th, from 5:30 until about 7 p.m. over Canal District Kendall, we have a line dancing class with Boston Rhythm Riders. If you don't know about them, they specialize not only in the ones that we come to love and do in social settings and at parties, from the wobble to the electric slide to newer ones like Jerusalem, boots on the ground, but they also make up their own. They're very easy to follow. It's a lot of fun. We would invite you to join us for that last installation of that particular series happening at the end of this month. So in just a few days now. As we look ahead from September, then into October, we're very excited that we have some other things that work between actually October and November. November is an important month for us. I'm going to jump ahead to that and I'll come back to October. And then Thanksgiving's on the horizon. One of the things we like to do is lower the barriers for entry for dancers in need. And annually, we've been partnering with Dance This Way, which is a dance retailer selling gear and shoes and things that they don't sell, make them available to different communities in need. So if you are a member, those are things you have access to for free, your dancers in need. And again, it makes dancing that much easier because you feel you're best equipped from the head to the toe to dance your very best. And so we're excited about that. And I will before I come back to October, I'm going to jump ahead to December and say something we launched in June was called the 774 Initiative. If you hadn't heard already, Mass Cultural Council did a study that revealed that of all creative workers in our state, on average, dancers earn the very least. It's only around $7,074. We're trying to change the economic outlook for dancers. So when we get to December, we have our annual appeal around that. We've already invested some of those funds in a pilot program that was meant to build the portfolios of aspiring dancers. We have one of them with us tonight. Snoopy is in the building somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to perform a little bit later, but he was one of the participants in that program. And what impactful results. They're now equipped with not only a bio, but they have an electronic press kit, and they're very differently positioned to secure more and higher paying gigs. That's what we want to see of all dancers all around Boston. So with that being said, and I think the slides didn't come around, and I want to pass the mic around to my colleague who's to follow. Let's give a big round of applause for Catherine from ArtsBoston.
Aaron doesn't need slides. I have been coming to Dance Complex since I was a freshman in college when I came here first, when my older sister who is working here, not here, but in Boston, was taking classes here and she had a performance. And it was a magical experience. My artistic strength is in music. And I was in awe of seeing my sister, and I was so happy that I could share in the joy that dance complex and dancing gave her. I've left Boston for 20 years, but I've been back now for a few decades after that. And what I can tell you is that we are so lucky to have you here, and you are so important, not just to the dance community, but to the larger artistic community and Greater Boston as a whole. And you have not gotten the support and the collaboration and the acknowledgement that you deserve. ArtsBoston, which is a nonprofit that's been around for 50 years, helps to connect arts with audiences. We do that by providing research on who audiences are, both on the aggregate in Boston and also for individual arts organizations. And it can help you know not only who's coming, but who's not coming. And it helps you reach out to likely people who will come, and it helps you think about who's not coming and how to engage them. We also do research on the impact that the arts have in Greater Boston, which can be used by arts organizations and individual artists as you make your case to funders, as you make your case to presenters, to folks who need to understand the incredible impact that you make far beyond just the arts world. And we do marketing and promotion. We have a toolkit of different programs and different services that help connect you with folks and introduce you to people who might not know about you. When we think about our marketing programs and the services we offer, we think about what are the things that are difficult, that aren't easy to accomplish organization by organization, but we can work on better together. And one of them is income disparity and how expensive it can be to go to a performance. So we have a program called Bostix, which is discount tickets, both online and in person at two Bostix booths at Copley Square and Faneuil Hall Marketplace. And those booths are there. Sure, you can buy discount tickets, which is fabulous, but they are there to put a spotlight on what's going on in all of the neighborhoods of Boston and all of Greater Boston, so we can be your ambassadors, telling your stories, letting both visitors and residents know what's going on beyond our beloved Boston Pops, Boston Ballet, Broadway, and Boston. It's not just Fenway, it's not just the Freedom Trail, and as much as I love it, it's not just lobster. We have an amazing opportunity with the 250th coming up this year to make sure that people get off to discover some different things in Boston and have that be their memory and why they come back. We also do programs that help bring people together, that provide the latest training on how to work with advancements with Google, with Facebook, with all the ways that we need to be thinking about how we communicate with our audiences at a time when things are changing so rapidly. And we know that for all the experts that we can bring to share with you, we have so much expertise with all of you and what you know and what you have to share with peers. We are a membership organization, and can I just check out? I've seen a couple ArtsBoston members here. Anyone who is or thinks they are an ArtsBoston member, can you raise your hand? There are a couple of you here. Yeah, thank you. That's not enough. And so we are really excited to be here, to hear from you, to be working with Aaron, to be working with Dance Complex and other folks who are aggregators to help us understand what the needs are that we could make a big difference in. One of those things right now that I need your help with and is available to you right now is a way to address an inequity that has been too long ignored. And that is the fact that people with disabilities, families, friends looking for performances to go to in Greater Boston have had a really hard time being able to find out information that is correct and timely about venues and about whether they'll feel comfortable and have what they need to be able to get to the performances. We have, with help from Open Door Arts and also Think Outside the Box, we now have a calendar that makes it possible for folks to go on and to sort by the different needs they have, exactly who has what and what they are looking for, easy peasy. And the Boston Globe called it a game changer. But it needs your information there. It needs you to be using it. It's free of charge. And so I invite you to help us get that out there so we can make sure that everybody knows about it. And it's not just, it is so many people. It's our friends, it's our neighbors, it's our colleagues. So please help me with that. If you have any challenges whatsoever, you have access to my card over there. It's this lovely blue card. And just let us know. We'll help you get it all set up. It's not just this calendar. It's about what we're going to be doing with it. We are partnering with our accessibility partners, with government agencies, getting the word out, getting influencers to be pushing this out. So the 23% of people in Massachusetts who self-identify as having disabilities will have this information, will know about it. And again, thank you for your help with that. There are other things that we will be doing. We'll be at festivals, at holiday markets, getting the word out on what's going on. And again, I invite you with the follow-up we'll be sending out to be in touch with us about what we can do to present your work in collaboration with Boston Dance Alliance. And if you can also have a look at our website and help us think about going forward, what is the niche that we can help with making sure that folks know about your performances, and also what can we advocate to make sure that you get the support for the infrastructure that is needed for the dance sector here in Boston. Again, thank you so much for your time. I am so grateful to be here with you, with Peter, who is a total hero, and huge shout out to you. And Aaron, it is such a joy to have you as a partner. My heart is so full, and I can't wait for what we are going to do together. So thank you again. Website, it's artsboston.org. And you need to know this woman over here, Arlene Elkins, Arlene E. at artsboston.org is not only our membership manager, but she is a dancer and fabulous. And please know what an additional fabulous advocate you have with her. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes, feel free to make some shifts as you need to here. Thank you, Catherine, so much. And Catherine reminds me that it's so easy to think of ourselves in this as the center of the universe, right? And everybody else is like stagnant all the way around us. And all the presenters here tonight, all the choreographers, Arts Boston through your leadership, Boston Dance Alliance through Aaron's leadership, and John Michael Kennedy, we have to give a shout out to as well on the board there. Our own board members and staff who are here. We're always changing, we're always evolving, and it's easy to keeping things, it's easy to keep other people in place because that we think that, oh, we think we're safe that way because I know where you are, but I'm gonna go move the world over here. But we're all moving the world all at the same time. And Arts Boston is a great example of from beginnings of yes, access to tickets, but this whole new world that you're creating, and it's so wonderful to see. It gives me inspiration to continue on. So thank you so much. Thank you for everything. So now you have some downtime. But you have to promise me you're gonna do something in this downtime. Is that if you're sitting, you're gonna stand and at least stretch. You might even find your way over to the bar, where there's some things for purchase as it were. And you're gonna listen to some nice music before a performance happens. It's gonna be really wonderful. But also introduce yourself to 3 people you don't know. Find out if you're an audience member, if you're a choreographer, you're a presenter. There's all kinds, shapes, and sizes in this room, and I'm gonna test you when you get back in about 6-7 minutes, all right? So a little music, Joe, and we'll have a performance by beheard.world soon. Here we go. Thank you.
Hi, oh my God, good to see you. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Coming up, yeah, they started talking, I mean, they're the tourists, so we are not coordinating with them today. And I'm just.
That was good. You have a chance to see Peter.
I'm sorry. So, Riley, so that he's the only one out there? Yeah.
So, are we recording you?
Yeah.
This is the trial. I'm doing it even bigger.
Well,
One is a great place to start.
no, we didn't know quite how technological it would work until today. last night, so we weren't able to last day. As much as we would have, but we didn't want to give people false hope, or false instructions. So,
Yeah. Room for improvement, that's all, great. Are you okay, do anything? Okay, great. The truth is, yes, one or two. And some people I've only seen on Zoom, so it's nice to see people of three dimensions, including you. Including you. Where in town do you live? We're in Brooklyn, okay, so not too terribly far from here. I am north Melrose, so it's a little bit more of a hike. So. Do I? A lot, but yeah, not all the time. It depends. I try to some things. If it is a bit of a hike, but down for meetings a lot, and I like to try to come to Cambridge in Central Square and then plan my dinner, plan my event, plan my drinks after as well. So not today, but usually I try to, or my lunch, my meetings, and then getting my phone close out. That's how I did that. Remind me where you were before you came to Boston. Oh, that's right. Yes. So you're in the visual arts.
Yeah,
Okay. You have an affinity for the arts. Well, that's all good. And actually, you know what? I'll tell you a secret. Dancers are not the best at telling their own stories. That is what keeps me most. Not just dancers, most artists. Dancers particularly, because they express what they like. They don't express it with words. Found is a good version. Most people are very watch my work and that's my story. Make those impressions. Like medium is what kind of painting? Oil, okay.
And then like it's slow and they have light this like water and
I like that bok choy is something. That's great. Sorry, Rylan. Jeez Louise, I wouldn't move. Wow. Have you had any of your shows or any group exhibitions? So that's something. And Cambridge is no small thing either.
Once again,
All right, well, good to talk to you.
I'm gonna be calling. 3. Then the dull roar by 0. 3, 2, 1, and 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Wonderful. You're supposed to, well, you find a parcel of land to be on, and we have a performance coming up, and if you're on the floor and you want to stay out of the camera length here, but there might be a little bit of room behind, and just like hug people behind you, rest on their knees a little bit. That's right. So, and just be aware people might be very, very close to you. Wonderful. Great. So thank you for being with us. We're really blessed this season to be presenting beheard.world. I've known Jay sometime, but I've known Anna for many, many years. when we were kids together, and what god awful year was that, I'm sure. But growing up through many arcs of dancing time, dancing legacies in Boston, and what beheard.world has accomplished in a relatively a short time, has made an international imprint. And we're so thrilled that they consider the dance complex home, and we're thrilled that they'll be performing with us later this season. And you can see that our wonderfully designed, I designed it, wonderfully designed brochure with the list of the performances on there as well. This is an excerpt from Belonging and Othering, and I guess I'm going to say places. Places.
I was wondering. If this you know, we just use it back a little bit. Otherwise, it's much. Just because you.
Thanks, everyone. If I could ask, we have like 4 or 5 minutes of again, shifting from left cheek to right cheek. Or right cheek to left cheek, depending where you're starting. And if I could have our presenters who are going to say a few words, kind of come over this way so we can set up a little microphone exchange. And we'll see you in about 4.5 minutes, everybody. Enjoy. Oh, I jumped ahead. Come on, presenters. You guys are gonna be very quiet over in the corner getting your microphones and whatnot, but Anna Meyer is going to make us engaged. Engage us. Please, engage me, please, marry me. There we go. Anna Meyer, everybody.
So I have,
I can get the whole thing.
I have a phrase that I'd like to teach some of you. It's very simple. And everybody can do it. And so if people wanted to stand up, it's very simple. Don't be frightened. Right? Keep coming. Okay. This is great. So you guys come over here just so we're seeing the same direction. So otherwise, no, so face this way. Nice. Okay, so do you want to know, maybe before I give the phrase, do you want to know what each thing means? Okay. So okay, so the first movement that we're going to do is about fear. So you're gonna step this way, you're gonna hold onto your head. And then you're gonna grab around your waist. And you're gonna hold tight with your shoulders a little bit up. So everything's very enclosed. And then you're gonna step to face the back corner. And your right hand comes down the side of your body. And so, and then you're gonna turn towards your right and face the corner that we were just at and push the fear away. Put your hands in a fist on your left shoulder. And these are feelings, and feelings usually go through your body, whether you're aware of it or not, they usually do. And you're gonna draw feelings through your body. And then you're gonna take one tear and grab it out of the corner of your eye and let it drop. Okay, so. And you know, I have tears in every one of my pieces because we always have tears. And they're important. And feelings are important too, and we need to share them. So especially nowadays. So you're gonna step forward, grab your head, grab your waist. Pull it all into you. You're going to turn and face the back corner. Let your right hand come down the side of your body and you follow it. You look to your right shoulder. Then with your right foot, you're going to step back to the corner where you were. Push away. Hands go to your left shoulder and you're going to draw your feelings through your body. 3, 4, and you look at them. And then you're going to grab your right eye tear and let it drop and let it fall. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. Questions? Okay. And you know, it's important without I have to say this, that your body exudes the feelings. And sometimes our faces can get into it, but not too much. You want the audience to feel it through your body. So, okay, ready? Thank you, Darby. And then you're gonna face the back corner. And you're gonna take your hand and draw it down the side of your body. And you're gonna step with your right foot facing front, push. To open things up, put your hands on your left shoulder and draw your feelings. Grab your tear and let it fall and drop. Do you need me to do that with you again? Okay, turn out your little leads. So yeah, so you're gonna start with here, face the back corner, draw your hand down.
All right.
And then you're gonna push the feelings out. Draw your feelings down your body. Grab your tear and let it drop. Okay?
We ready?
Yeah.
And 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, really feel that?
Yep, the back corner.
Step to the back corner.
Put your hand down your side.
Place it down the side. Yeah.
Keep your shoulder up because it's about contraction in a way. And then you're gonna step to the front corner and push air away. Hands to the shoulders, draw those feelings. Grab your tear, pinch it so that people know what that is, and let it fall.
Twinkle.
Shh. And you can let it go, like you just did, and then draw it. Ding. Hey, you got it. Well, that was great.
You're all dancers, you're all like, you're in it now. See you in October for the performance. You're all mic'd up, is that right? Good. Yeah. All right. So you've been great sports. You've danced, you've watched dance, you shed a tear. I hope you laughed some other time during the evening. That'd be great. So now they're just getting mic'd up. So this is the fun part of where presenters get to perform. And last year we tried this and we gave everybody 60 seconds to do the highlights, to tell the highlights of their season, and it was way too short. So we opted for 1:45 seconds, just so that they could talk a little slower, exhale and all that. So some of the presenters that you've seen rotating behind me have not aren't here tonight, and we miss them very much so, because it's a feeling of that we're in the same room with Boston Ballet, with Celebrity Series. It's a whole ecology of dance in this world. I just came back from London, and it was an amazing thing to see theater that was considered West End theater, but some of it was so unpolished and raw, and it was like off Broadway. And when you go to Broadway, it's like that sheen to it that just gets a little plastic feel to it. And what I love so much about our dance ecology here in the Boston area is that we have this ability to be rough and ready, sweating. You're feeling the humidity from the dancers right this close, and you also have the Schubert stage. You've got the Majestic stage. You've got the range of experiences, and so I think that's a good thing to remember as we listen to our next presenters. They're all going to introduce themselves. They're going to talk really nice and clearly and all that, and then the little time clock is going to go off behind them. All right. So who's up? Let's do it. Come on.
Am I on the clock? Okay. Hi, I am Priya Bangal, and my colleague Sapna Govindan and I are here on behalf of Rasik Dance Concert Series. Rasik is a new organization. It is a grassroots initiative to curate and present classical dances of India. We last year was our first year of programming. This is our second year, and our goal is to present classical dances of India and integrate them into the mainstream arts landscape, the cultural landscape of Massachusetts, and also to cultivate informed and invested audience for Indian dance, and just reflect the cultural heritage, expanding cultural heritage of our community. So last year we had a very successful concert with multiple dance forms of India from various locally based artists here in Boston. This year we are very excited. We are presenting a touring master artist of a classical Indian form called Mohiniyattam. The name of the dancer is Dr. Neena Prasad. She is one of the greatest dancers of our times. She is on a US tour from Kerala in Southwest India. That is where the dance is from, and she's from there as well. So she is touring with an ensemble of live musicians. So there will be musicians who have worked with her for years. The lead vocalist is also the composer of several of the pieces that she will be performing. So it's been a long-standing collaboration, and it will be really a special and magical thing to witness that chemistry between the dancer and the musicians. So little postcards are on the table. Please take a look. Please come to the concert. It's next weekend right here at the Dance Complex. Great place to see all the action up close next weekend. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephanie Scherf, and I'm a co-director over at the Center for Arts at the Armory in Somerville on Highland Ave. And so we operate a 395 capacity performance hall and also a cafe. And it's just so wonderful to be here. Thank you, Peter, for hosting, and to see so many of you that have participated in our performances, have presented there. And I'm going to highlight a few things in a moment. So we do a lot of rentals of our space. So if you want to present a performance, a dance performance, you can rent our performance hall or our cafe. Also, we have our own signature programs, which also highlight dance in different ways. So we have our Spotlight series. Last year, we presented Laura Sanchez's Welcome to Holland that actually premiered here, which was amazing. We have our Feet Keep the Beat festival, and Anjali and Naji have participated in that. It's a multicultural percussive dance festival that happens the end of July, the beginning of August. We have our Performance Opportunity Program that provides our performance hall at a subsidized rate, and Rasik Dance is going to be participating and performing in February. Also, so our cafe space is a great space for participatory dance. We have Arlene, who does cafe racks there, belly dancing. So we have Balboa and swing dance also happening in the cafe, and part of our slideshow here highlights some of the performances that we have coming up in the performance hall featuring dance. So I really encourage you to sign up for our mailing list. We get a newsletter out at the beginning of the month that details all of the events coming up, and we do a really good job of keeping our website up to date with what's happening. Also, we're very active on social media, so you can see dance, you can participate in dance, and you can present dance, and these different formats of communication will help you keep up with it all. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Janelle Gilchrist. I'm the director and founder of Janelle Gilchrist Dance Troupe, and I'm here to tell you about an upcoming performance we have at the Foundry in Cambridge. It's going to be on Sunday, October 26th from 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock p.m. We have an exciting lineup for you. We have new dancers that have just joined the company. I have a couple of dancers, former dancers from Boston Ballet, Louise Hutt-Fleur and Mamuka, and I also have a choreographer. I had a choreographer's open call, and Gerald Pilana is going to be participating in our show, as well as her dancers. We also have a new community ensemble. Oh, actually, it's our second year that they've been a part of our show, and they're going to be performing as well. So we're really excited. So please come join us. We also have some other shows coming up in the spring, so stay tuned for that. You can find me on JanelleGilchristDanceTroupe.com, and I also have flyers and some business cards to hand out. So please, I hope to see you there. It's going to be great. Yeah. Thank you. I still have time. I still have time. I want to tell you, I also have Jillian Gao, who is a conductor. He's also going to be, I invited him to be a part of the show. I'm choreographing 3 pieces, and yeah, I just want to let you know that it's going to be great. I think it will be. We've been working hard, and yeah. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Let's try that again. Good evening, everyone. Hi, I'm Najee Brown. I'm the Artistic Director of the Multicultural Arts Center. How many of you guys ever been to the Multicultural Arts Center before? Not enough hands are raised. We're located in East Cambridge, and during this season, we have 2 dance programs that I would like to present. Of course, we have other things going on, including an Afrofuturism fashion show, BIPOC Play Festival happening next week. So yeah, please check out our website, Instagram, whatever you like to check out and find out what's happening here. But 2 things I want to point out to you. We have our Artist in Residence Showcase with Aiden Marshall. He's a fabulous choreographer. I got to see a segment of this. We do this thing called Prototype where we kind of see like new works by new artists. And this is incredible. You don't want to miss this. This is happening on October 16th at 7:30 p.m. And if you want more information, you can check out the flyers on that table. And then we have Explorations by Anubaba. It's an Indian classical Indian dance company. And this is happening October 11th next year. And this is going to be at 8 p.m. If you want more information about that, please check out the flyers at the table. You like the artwork, right?
Yeah.
So original artwork by one of our staff members named Francis. So we really just like bigging up artists. Also, oh wait, how much time I got? 30 seconds. All right. I'm gonna be out by 15. All right, cool. Yeah. Please follow us on Instagram, all types of social media if you want to know what's happening next. And come check out me and say hi. All right, thank you. Bye. 100 times. Yeah. Good job.
All right, I'm with a different hat on now. I'm still the dance complex. Who the hell am I? I don't know. This jet lag is just killing me. So at the dance complex, you see what we do. We just do a little bit of everything. We have 3 front doors. One is for classes, the 100 classes a week. So there's one front door. The second front door is for performances. So you come as audience members. And then the third front door is about service to the community, like tonight. This is part of all that for us. But I'm going to talk about performances mostly tonight. We do something called Friday Night Lights, where we have a little lesson. Aaron has taught those before. We do a little lesson, a little party. We have a little competition. Somebody wins $50. It's lots of fun. That. And then also Walking the Talk will come in January as another service to the community. And I've wasted all that time saying all that. So we've got a lot of stuff happening this fall. Rasik mentioned the performances in a week or so coming up. We also have Roots and Routes, which is our Dancing Through Time project. We've been doing Roots and Routes, looking at the ancestry of dances, the ancestry of land, the ancestry of how we've all come to this place to bring our traditional dances and the dances that we make together. It's hard to hate someone when you're holding hands and dancing, right? I think the UN could have had that lesson the other day. Anyway, so Roots and Routes will happen October 25 and 26. beheard.world, November 22nd, 23rd. Sean Curran, who many of you might know from Bill T. Jones' World, will be back along with Decent Dance on December 6th and 7th. And my own Funny Uncle Cabaret about alternative families will be here December 13th, 14th. With the just signed guest artist Nino De Los Reyes is going to perform with that for us. And I got 15 seconds. There's so much else happening in the spring. It's so wonderful, including Lila Franklin and Baby, Baby, Baby. And I'm going to say goodbye. Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah.
Ready. Hi, I'm Connie Chin. I'm CEO of Global Arts Live. We're a 35-year-old presenting organization bringing global music and dance to Boston. And I'm going to give you some dance highlights from our season. Next Saturday, the Scottish music band Talisk is bringing with them the Gardner Brothers, Irish incredible dancing duo and internet sensation. In November, we follow up with Spanish flamenco dancer Marco Flores, celebrating his 25-year career. And then the contemporary dance company Doug Verone and Dancers, bringing their really gorgeous, full-body, emotional movement to the stage. In December, Anne Plamondon, who is a Canadian ballet-trained dancer who is also co-director, artistic director of Rubber Band Dance. And that is a company that blends hip-hop and ballet and contemporary. So she's going to see what she brings on her own choreography now. After the new year, Tango After Dark, Le Ballet Africain, and Gibney and Company. And in April, we're really proud to be presenting two Boston-based dance companies, Kairos Dance Theater, which is doing two pieces with live music collaborations and a work developed in collaboration with Paula Hossa Jones. And then Chavi Bansal's Vimoksha Dance Company. Those works are exploring and inspired by gender disparity in India, immigration stories, and a 13th century board game. Don't miss that. And I hope you saw that we had our public announcement this week about the platform and also announcing a major sponsorship from Takeda Pharmaceuticals for the main theater. And the platform includes a 400-seat theater built for dance, a huge stage, 125-seat cabaret stage downstairs, a rehearsal studio that matches the same dimensions as the stage upstairs. We have just published our tech specs. There was a ton of community input that came into us. Many of you, I think, gave input. Thank you so much. But contact us if you're interested in rentals. We're keeping those rates as low as we possibly can in response to the community. And there will be also 25 nights offered for free to the community. We're also hiring all sorts of positions. Over the next year, so keep an eye on our website. But the new name is The Platform. It is a platform for the community, for creativity, and for curiosity. Thank you so much.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Lily Saman from the Celebrity Series of Boston. For those of you who don't know us, we are a nonprofit arts presenting organization. This will be our 87th season, so we have been a part of Boston's art scene for a long time, and I always say, don't we look great for our age? But so we are in 17 different venues. We have over 100 events every season, and our dance season this year is going to be fantastic. So we're opening with Music from the Soul. They're a New York-based group. They're a Brazilian tap dance. That's happening in a few weeks in October. Then we have Third Coast Percussion. Their show Metamorphosis, and it's with choreography. That is the Memphis Jukin style. That's going to be really great. That one is basically sold out, but we have some 35 under tickets still available. We are bringing Camille A. Brown as well. And yes, and then also in November, Jean Apollon Expressions, local choreographer, Haitian folk fusion. Then in the spring, we have Trisha Brown Dance Company. And then we also have Irish Step. And then, of course, we end our season every year with Alvin Ailey Dance Theater. Yes. So I'll also point out we will be having a free workshop with Music from the Soul, the Brazilian tap. It's free. It's body percussion. It's not just tap. So please definitely grab a flyer and check us out. We also always have a lot of ticket programs going on. So if you have any questions, give our box office a call or check out our website, and definitely help yourself over there. Thank you all so much.
Te, 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 da, te. Te, 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 da, te. Okay, I was going to dance, but this is running out already. So this is the kind of fun we get to have in Kathak dance. Namaskar, my name is Anjali Nath, and Kathak is a classical Indian dance form from northern India. We're very niche. It's not as well known as Bollywood and Bhangra, which is so exciting because we've got all these things here at the Dance Complex. I teach on Tuesdays here at the Dance Complex, but I have been here for a very long time and in Boston. And I am a teacher and performer of Kathak dance trained by the late Pandit Chitresh Das. I feel very fortunate to have been part of this incredible community and have been part of things like Feet Keep the Beat Festival for the last couple of years, so many things at the Dance Complex, Roots and Routes, and so many things, and I feel incredibly supported. I'm here to just quickly tell you about something that I launched accidentally a year and a half ago called Khelna, and Khelna means to play. So in the spirit of what we were just sharing a little bit of together, I was missing some of that in my life. So I said, I need some inspiration. So what was supposed to be one performance has become now an initiative. And I have produced with tremendous support of funders and partners, what we're calling Khelna, which is not only now my training and performance academy, but it is an initiative where I feel very fortunate to get to bring collaborators from right here, locally. We're awesome. Local dancers and artists are awesome. Please hire us. and also colleagues from India. So I've done 3 already. We have 1 more coming up, if I can get some funding, in February. And I will also be continuing a collaboration called Half with my colleague from California, based on half beat rhythms, and also based on a beautiful concept of the division within us and the conflict that arises. So I guess I'm out of time, but I look forward to sharing more with you. The information is between the lamp and the flowers over there, and you can come find me. Thank you for your time.
A round of applause for all the dance that's happening. All of it. I moved back to Boston 10, 12 years ago, and I said, we have to celebrate. It's a little bit more than we do. Well, I'm humble. Really not really, but hard sometimes. And so congratulations to all of you for knowing this and coming out to celebrate. I want to invite Aaron and Catherine to join me on stage for just a last little word or two. So, ladies and gentlemen, last haiku, 3 sentences, phrases to leave us off with.
We have to work together, and please know that ArtsBoston is here to partner with you to help get your amazing performances in front of more people, and in partnership with Avon and with Peter. Thank you so much. Everyone can sign up on our calendar free, and we will get it out. All right, thank you.
I don't know if this is a haiku. I don't know about you, but there's a whole lot of chances to experience a whole lot of dances.
Also wanted, we've been chatting, and this is kind of like the platform was announced just as Connie said, and so we're going to announce another little partnership among the 3 of us here. We vowed to continue to hold hands. The 3 Avengers, whatever, there we go. We are working together on this event again for next year, but also looking at Walking the Talk, which is a program that we did develop during COVID. They were hour 15 long conversations about issues of access agency, racial trouble in our world, everything that we were all going through. And those have now evolved into a day-and-a-half conference that'll happen in January. I believe it's the 26th. I'm looking at somebody. 21st, 31st, thank you. And January 31st this year. Stay tuned for that, because we have many partners in the house. We've got Dancing in the Schools. We've got some of our own teaching artists. We have lots of folks who help the behind the scenes in our world, that train all these dancers, that allow choreographers to happen. And not least of which are these 2 organizations standing to my left. ArtsBoston gets seen by everybody who experiences culture or wants to. So we're seeing more. So list with them. You'll find all our stuff listed with them all the time. Everything you saw tonight, and likewise with Boston Dance Alliance. We're crusaders, and join us. Please do. Give us a round of applause for being here. Everybody volunteered. Need 16 more people on their way out. All right. Hey, there you go. Hit the disco, Joe. There we go.
Thank you, CCTV. The place is called. I forgot. It's in the meeting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know. Thank you so much for putting this on. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it. Zach is. Anything else next week? I gave him a number of these, so.
Here we are. How are
Okay. You're missing it too. How about Let's see what it says. I think it's not, I tried it. I mean, it's that I can't go, it's really not. You know? I saw you. Fast questions or any games, I kind of what my idea be like. Why go forward? If I have be better, and I can decide for myself. You do, what's happening? So it's like we got. We have to evolve. Oh, really? It's I'm trying to work it. I see this on, it only gets us to party. I have a preference. You the same way? Okay. I know, me too. But I think there's a bit of it's like you can train it. So this, but I get this. And you train Take it in here and wait down to like now I they want you to fight. Thank you. I know it's been a long week. We can take a time. This is one of the tools.
Thank you very much.
Can I trouble you? Can you take a picture of Peter and I? Oh.
All right, take me to 10. Sure.
I'll do this.
All right, perfect. Great place to have. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Well, please stand about and. It's still. Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yeah. And they.